Hey, howdy. It's a bit windy today, so bear with me. Well, this is Alan from both sides of the pond, and I'm here having driven a truck now and held my CD license and worked for Stevens for a year. So, really enjoyed my experience so far. Travelled 46 of the 48 lower states. The only ones I haven't been to are Wisconsin and North Dakota, but my wife says that there's another one I haven't been to. I can't remember it for the life of me, but she says there's another one, but I can't, like I say, I can't remember. Been very interesting, met a lot of people, enjoyed working for Stevens, pretty good company. They never force you to take a load into dangerous situations. They never force you to do anything dangerous, actually. They basically want you to be a safe driver and give you the options, you know, if there's bad weather or anything like that, they give you the options to pull over to the side, find a truck stop and park up for the day, the night, or even the week, if it comes to that. So yeah, good company to work for. However, I do have to say that I will be leaving them in a week's time. I found another job. I enjoyed working for Stevens, like I said, but the job I'm going to has a terminal that is close to me, which is a lot easier on me than having to go to Dallas all the time. And then the other issue being that our drop yard in Lakeland is awful. Stevens drop yard, it's full. People just park the trucks anywhere. Trucks are getting damaged. You can park your personal car in there, but I would never do it because they're constantly getting damaged by people who don't know how to back or who really don't care. So I'm going to work for Knights Transportation, the reefer department, and hopefully next week I'll have a nice newish Volvo. I don't expect to get a new truck straight away, you know, new guys generally get the crap, but I am looking forward to working for Knights. I really am. Knight Transportation, not Knights, sorry. So that's today's Friday, and this is I've handed a 2 weeks notice, so next Friday should be my last day. Did come across an issue, and this is the thing about having a local terminal, or I like so much with Knights, having a terminal in Lakeland. But my plan was to drop the truck off at the Dallas yard and then hire a big SUV and then take all of the stuff out of my truck, like the refrigerator, microwave, TV, the DVD library, bedding, tools, laptops, everything that I have in my truck, and then putting them in the SUV, a higher SUV, and then driving home. But with COVID-19, I found out that, you know, nobody's hiring or renting out vehicles, and the ones that are just scalping you, you know. Like when I went to Stevens last year, before COVID really took a hold, I paid, I think it was $120 for 2 days for a hire car. Now, the only company that will do a car, or a medium SUV was the biggest I could get, was Hertz, and they wanted something like $460 per day. So the ones that are leasing out trucks are just scalping you. So, big problem. However, I've got to say, really thanks, big shout out to Stevens Transport, because they are routing me this load here. I'm off to Dallas to pick up a load which will take me to Union City in Georgia, and then they're going to get me a load from Georgia down to Orlando or somewhere near where I live, so my wife can meet me and I can ship all of my equipment off into our own SUV. And then once I drop the truck off in Dallas, I'll just get an Uber to the airport and then fly home. So a big shout out to Stevens. You know, I did right by them, serving my notice, which I always recommend everybody does. Just remember that DAC report. They can put anything on there they want, that's reasonable. I always advise people, serve your notice, do right by your company, and hopefully the company will do right by you. And certainly in Stevens' case, that's exactly what they've done. So that's the plan. Anyway, next Friday in a week's time. I'm currently on a 34-hour reset, which is why I'm doing this, because I'm bored shitless. And just killing time. And in 7 days' time, I'll be handing in the keys of my lovely Kenworth T680 and flying home, and then starting a new adventure with a new career, with a new, well, not a new career, it's the same career, but with a new company. I can't wait. It's going to be interesting to see what the differences are company to company, because as far as trucking in America is concerned, the only experiences I've got is with Stevens Transport, and you know, mostly positive. There are some negative things there, but it's negative things to the trucking industry and not to Stevens, you know. Problems that are across all companies. But like I say, for the most part, I've enjoyed working with Stevens. I've enjoyed the trucks they've supplied to me. I've enjoyed the support they've given me. I've enjoyed the fact that they never forced me to run in conditions that I would be uncomfortable in. Just ring them up and say, hey, I'm pulling over for the night, I don't like the ice. Hey, I'm pulling over for the night, I don't like the snow. I'm pulling over for the night, I don't like how windy it is. And all you get back is, yeah, no problem, we'll mark you down as, you know, safety shutdown. So that's great. So as far as Stevens is concerned, if you're new to the trucking industry, I would definitely give them a look. As a company that will, you know, get you started, give you the training you need, and give you the support you need to run in the most difficult year of your trucking career, which is the first year. You know nothing. You got your CD license and you think you're a truck driver, but you're not really a truck driver just because you got a CD license. In fact, you just all you know is how to control that vehicle, and not even that well, to be honest with you. You know, you've got to hone those backing skills, but you know enough just to stay out of trouble. And then when you actually start with a company, that's when you really learn to be a trucker. That's when you learn to hone your skills, and hopefully become a good trucker and not a steering wheel holder. And there are a lot of steering wheel holders about. There are a lot of people who, I've come across two this week, who decided to take super long breaks on the fuel island, which is a pet hate of mine. You know, having to, fortunately on both occasions I was able to back out because I couldn't find the people. I was able to back out and leave, but you know, just so much inconsideration. I was getting a shower this morning in this Love's, having the Love's truck stop in Italy, Texas, by the way. But what the hell is that? Wow, I don't know what it is. Some kind of bug thing, but I'm keeping well away from it. I don't know my Texas bugs well enough to venture any closer to that thing. Well, I completely lost track of what I was talking about there. That's what happens when you get old. That is what happens. So it's been a great year. If you're thinking about getting into trucking, 3 pieces of advice for you. Always start your shift knowing where you're going to park your vehicle at the end of it. That's one very important thing. You know, you could have options, an easy option, a medium option and a hard option, but always have an idea. Always plan your trips, know where you're going to finish your shift. The second one is never park on an end spot of a travelled lane in a truck stop. Never park on the end spot, somebody's going to hit you. You know, it happens so often. And the third one is, if you find a bottle of apple juice in a truck stop parking lot and it's full, don't drink it. So those are 3 good rules to stick to, and they'll keep you right. You can thank me later. Anyway, that's it. I would just like to say hi. Very excited about my new job that I start in a week's time. Obviously, I'll be doing some blogs about that once I get over there. And yeah, very exciting times, very interesting. Have a good day, and it's catch you all later from both sides of the pond. All right, action cuts, and that's a take and all that shit.